you want me. You said you're lonely. You can't get none of me. Smoking the gas now, feel like a star, yeah. She wanna get rich, proud of Dior, yeah.
What's good, bro? I'm Brandon. Today I'm doing another video from the homies, Kurzgesagt. I don't know exactly how to pronounce the channel name, but I love them. This channel is fire. This one right here is titled, Why Meat is the Best Worst Thing in the World. Nobody requested it, but I want to react to it. So, this is how you know. Listen, I'm little in the clouds right now. Chill. Listen, this video is titled, Why Meat is the Best Worst Thing. Meat is fire, I'm not gonna lie, but it is horrible. The way we treat animals, how we eat them and stuff is horrible, man. But I don't judge you if you eat meat, because I'm not vegan myself. I eat meat, even though I eat it rarely. I don't eat it all the time. But I definitely consume animal products all the time. You know, I eat eggs, almost every single day, you know? So, and I know, trust me, I know. Anyway, I'm ready to watch this video. I'm glad somebody can actually say this the best, worst thing. I'm glad they're being honest and not just saying, oh, meat is the worst thing in the world. Yes, it is bad how we treat the animals. Yes, we shouldn't be eating animals because who said we were better than animals? You feel me? They're all part of the world and the universe just like us. We all came from Mother Earth. But we eat them and they taste so good, man. Let's hop into the video. Hey, that's bad.
Steak, fried chicken, bacon, pork belly and sausages are just the best things. Eating meat has become so trivial that many people don't consider something a proper meal if there's no animal involved. Which is pretty amazing, since only a few decades ago, meat was a luxury product. Today, you can get a cheeseburger for $1. Paradoxically, meat is pretty much the most inefficient way of feeding humans. If we look at it on a global scale, our meaty diet is literally eating up the planet.
Yeah, man.
Why is that? And what can we do about it without giving up steak?
We use so many resources to make meat just to kill these animals. We could be using those crops to like feed the whole world.
Humans eat a lot of animals.
Look at me laugh. I'm shaved.
Currently,
all right,
about 23 billion chickens, 1.5 billion cattle, and roughly 1 billion pigs and sheep.
Jeez.
That's a lot of mouths to feed, so we've transformed Earth into a giant feeding ground. 83% of its farmland is used for livestock, for example, as pasture, and to farm fodder crops like corn.
So the other 17% is just used for us?
6% of Earth's total land area.
Damn.
If we include the water we need for these plants, meat and dairy production accounts for 27% of global freshwater consumption.
That's
Unfortunately,
crazy. You see how many resources?
Is like a black hole for resources.
Yeah, the resources.
Since animals are living things, most of their food is used to keep them alive while they grow their tasty parts. Only a fraction of the nutrients from fodder crops end up in the meat we buy in the end. Cows, for example, convert only about 4% of the proteins and 3% of the calories of the plants we feed to them into beef.
Oh.
More than 97% of the calories are lost to us.
See what I'm saying?
To create 1 kilogram of steak, a cow needs to eat up to 25 kilos of grain and uses up to 15,000 liters of water.
For just 1 kilogram, nigga, of steak, that's it.
Only make up 18% of the calories humans eat. According to projections, we could nourish an additional 3.5 billion people if we just ate the stuff we feed to animals.
See? That's what I was saying. We use so many resources to feed the animals so we can eat them that if we stopped feeding them, we could use all of those resources to, look, they said 3.5 billion people. That's insane, bro. That's crazy.
To make our favorite food group even more unsustainable, about 15% of all greenhouse gas emissions caused by humans are created by the meat industry, as much as by all ships, planes, trucks and cars combined. And there's another aspect to meat.
Crazy.
It comes from actual living beings.
Exactly.
Pigs, cattle and chicken are not the ones writing the history books, but if they were, humans would appear as rampant genocidal maniacs that thrive on suffering.
Oh, facts.
We kill about 200 million animals every day. About 74 billion a year.
We kill 74 billion animals a year? 74 billion? This is crazy.
Every 1.5 years, we kill more animals than people have lived in the entire 200,000-year history of humanity. One could argue that we're doing them a favor. After all, they wouldn't exist without us. We might eat them in the end, but we also provide food and shelter and the gift of existence to them.
In horrible conditions?
Unfortunately, we're not very nice gods.
Exactly, what are you talking about?
A lot of our meat comes from factory farms, huge industrial systems that house thousands of animals.
No, but did you hear him though? I wonder how the animals portray us. We probably are just fucking devils to them. The animals that we breed just to slaughter. I was about to think deep. Listen, when I'm a little high, I can think extremely deep. But just think for 1 second. 1 second, just hear me out. All the animals that we breed and we slaughter, they look at us like, dang, they created us just so we can live in this hell. They feed us, they overstuff us so we can get fat, then they kill us. Like, they probably view humans horribly. That's crazy. I've never thought about it like that.
They have little regard for things like quality of life.
Yeah, we be treating them horrible.
Pigs are raised in gigantic windowless sheds and never get to see the sun. Sows are kept in pens too small to turn around, where they give birth to one litter of piglets after another until it's their turn to be turned into bacon. Dairy cows are forced to breed continually to ensure their milk supply, but are separated from their calves hours after birth. To fatten up beef cattle for slaughter, they're put in feedlots, confined pens where they can't roam, and put on weight more quickly. To make it possible to keep them so tightly together without dying of diseases, the majority of antibiotics we use are for livestock, up to 80% in the US. Which helps in the short term,
I didn't know
but
all
also
this.
fuels antibiotic resistances. But the ones that may have got the worst deal are chickens. In factory farms, they're kept in such vast numbers and so close to each other that they can't form the social structures they have in nature, so they start attacking each other. To stop that, we cut their beaks and claws. Male chickens are deemed worthless since they can't lay eggs and are not suitable for meat production. So within minutes after birth, they're usually gassed and shredded in grinders. Several 100 million baby chickens are killed this way each year. Even if you had a personal score to settle with chickens, how we treat them is beyond broken.
That's crazy, what the fuck?
Animals are treated nicely, right?
That's what
Organic farming regulations are designed to grant animals a minimum of comfort. The problem is that organic is an elastic term. According to EU regulations, an organic hen still might share 1 square meter of space with 5 others. That's a long way off from happy farmyard chickens. Farms that sincerely do their best do exist, of course, but meat is still a business. An organic label is a way to charge more money, and countless scandals have revealed producers looking for ways to cheat the system.
Wow.
And while organic meat might be less cruel, it needs even more resources than conventional meat production. So buying organic is still preferable, but does not grant you moral absolution. The truth is, if suffering were a resource, we would create billions of tons of it per year. The way we treat animals will probably be one of the things future generations will look down on in disgust.
Hey, probably.
While all these
that
things
shit
are
is
true,
crazy.
something else is true too. Steak is amazing. Burgers are the best food. Chicken wings taste great.
Facts, nigga,
Meat satisfies something buried deep in our lizard brain.
Facts.
We hardly ever see how our meat is made. We just eat it and love it. It
Facts.
creates joy.
Oh,
it brings
that's
us
so
together for
bad.
family meals and barbecue parties. Eating meat doesn't make you a bad person. Not eating meat doesn't make you a good one. Life is complicated, and so is the world we've created.
Man.
So, how should we deal with the fact that meat is extremely unsustainable
I
and
don't
a sort
know.
of horrible torture?
I don't fucking know.
For now, the easiest option is opting out more often. Taking a meat-free day per week already makes a difference. If you want to eat meat produced with less suffering, try to buy from trusted producers with a good track record, even if it costs more. To make an impact on the environment, go for chicken and pig rather than lamb and beef, as they convert their feed more efficiently into meat. And if you're going to have your steak, you should eat it too. An average American throws out nearly a pound of food per day, a lot of which is meat. In the future, science could get us clean meat. Various startups have successfully grown meat in labs and are working on doing so on a commercial scale. But solutions like this are still a few years away. For now, enjoy your steak.
That actually might be,
respect it.
That might actually be the best thing.
Make it something special again.
Lab meat, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Courage Gasagit. Great video. I enjoyed myself. This was a really good video. Very informative video as well. Dang, bro. Do you see how we treat the animals? But just like the homie said, that shit is just good. That still isn't an excuse. I'll be honest. That's like me saying, oh, I know doing cocaine is wrong. It's drugs, but it's so good. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's not an excuse. That's probably a horrible example. But anyway, I definitely think we as humans, we probably should find a better solution. Since I guess we all have this craving for meat, since it tastes so good, we probably all should come up with a better solution how to get meat and how to treat the animals, you know? Because us doing that to them, that is kind of shady if you think about it. That is extremely shady. What if aliens came down and they did that to us and their excuse was, oh, humans just taste so good, so we're going to put them in horrible conditions and eat them? You know what I'm saying? Would we really appreciate that? Like, I wouldn't. So I'm saying, with me having that knowledge of, hey, if this was being done to me, I know I would fucking hate this. With me having that knowledge, it's like, why am I doing that to other living creatures? You know? So, I don't know. We probably should think about that. Let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. Peace.